So guys, good morning. We intentionally got together with one of our friends first. I think we've been doing this for the past, what, 6 or 7 years. We've been
Yes.
collaborating with you
Yes.
to bless families in the community. So guys, this is Erin Hancock. She is a guidance counselor and so much more. Social worker, guidance counselor, psychologist, so many things, resource manager at Freedom High School. And she was best friends with one of our dear, dear clients and dear friends, Megan Ratlifee. We are doing our Be a Blessing initiative in her honor. And we've got Erin, and she's going to talk a little bit about the needs in the community, how you guys can help, and we're going to challenge you guys to join us in this initiative. So, Erin, tell us a little bit about what's going on in the schools. What are you seeing? What are the needs, and how can we help?
Hi, good morning, everyone. I want to thank Alan for having me and for wanting to help bless our families this year. Last year was a unique year because none of the kids were in school and we were in COVID. So this year, everyone's back. And I would say the needs have doubled from last year in the sense, not just of material needs, but just of mental health and support. I have a lot of kids who've lost family members, have gone through a lot of trauma. There's a lot of parents that have lost their jobs, unfortunately, just due to COVID. And just now getting back out into the workforce, trying to get on their feet. We're seeing homelessness in a big way this year. A lot of families were not able to pay rent during this time and had to pick sometimes between, feeding a family or a roof above their head. And there are a lot of resources out there. And as a social worker, that's one of my jobs, is to hook these families up with as many resources as possible. Now, Prince William, we're a little bit more south than where a lot of the resources extend, unfortunately. So I hook them up with what we can. And being in a high school as well, I see, everyone wants to reach out and help buy toys for the little ones. We don't get as much because they're bigger kids, but they're still kids and the need is still there. So I've been working with them, just trying to get a feel of what a lot of people need. And a lot of people, like kids, need like basics, like winter coats and comforters for their beds and clothing, shoes. So, no one's asking for video games or phones. Seriously, AirPods, none of that. Like everyone that I have talked to is asking for very basic things, things that a lot of us probably take for granted. I know I do. Yeah. So that spoke to me this year a lot. Another thing I'm seeing is a lot of, they're called unaccompanied youth. There's a lot of kids once they turn 18. Either the parents have a lot of kids in the family, and so they're like 18, you're good, you're 18. But I have a lot of kids living on their own this year or trying to find somewhere to live. I have a young man who is 18. He's still in high school. Hopefully he will graduate this year. We're putting all our support into this young man. He is renting a room in an apartment building. So out of someone's apartment, he's paying like $500 a month for a room, and he's working at McDonald's, and he has a bike. So he's riding his bike to and from McDonald's every day he works, plus going to school, and he is passing everything. And to me, I wish I could help him any way I can, because he's doing far more than what I know I was willing to do when I was his age. So the desire to be successful is there. The need to be successful is there. When I asked him what he needed for Christmas, he's like, I think I have everything I need. I mean, and I know that's not true because I saw his shoes when we were talking. I saw the coat he was wearing. It was very thin. So it's kids like that. I have a lot of humble families, humble kids this year that I would love to be able just to bless if we can.
Well, that's cool. Well, you are going to be able to bless them. I will remind you guys, last year we raised $12,000?
Yes, we
did. So I think I want to level our goal up. I think I want to level our goal up to like $15,000 this year is our goal, right?
Let's do it.
And here's the beautiful thing, guys, you don't really have to do a whole lot of anything other than care, right? Spread the word. And we're going to make it really easy for you guys to help. So we have a foundation. It's called the Be a Blessing Foundation. Every dollar that we raise during the season that you guys give to the Be a Blessing Foundation is going directly to Erin, right? And that's the beautiful thing. You guys get the tax deduction of giving it to the Be a Blessing Foundation. We can give it directly to Erin, right? And Erin can go out and get the things that these kids need, right? Because we know that like Amazon's crazy backed up, but these kids aren't asking for crazy stuff. They're not asking for toys. They're asking for just basic necessity things that our kids have plenty of. So I'm going to challenge you guys, Erin. We are going to write you from the Be a Blessing Foundation a $5,000 check for you to get rolled.
Thank you.
All
right.
And can you tell? So what we're going to do is we're going to have people. We're going to make it easy. Just give money to the Be a Blessing Foundation. We're going to give you the information. If you're interested, just comment at the bottom. If you guys are interested in working directly with Erin, we're going to give you her information. So if you have resources or things that you want to do as a family, I've had a couple of people reach out to us, Erin, and said, "Hey, we would love to get our kids involved, right? We would love to like deliver some of the things to the family so our kids could see and can feel what people are or how people are living." Would that be something you might be able to accommodate as well?
Yeah, it is. It absolutely is.
Okay.
And I do have some material things if people want ideas for actual gifts. Like I do have like sizes, and I do have comforter sizes, coat sizes. Okay. If people would rather reach out and buy like a physical item rather than give a donation, but with the donations, I'm gonna use it for gift cards for the family based on each family's need of what it has been assessed. And if they need something that I think they might have trouble getting due to like transportation, then I would go and buy it. The item, whatever it is, and then deliver it is probably how we do it. But yeah, I'm always in need of assistance. So if anyone does want to help deliver or would like to adopt a family, so to speak, I had some people last year who reached out to me and Alan saying, gift cards and donations are great, but like, can we buy gifts? Yes, absolutely. You just have to reach out to me. And I can give you guys my information so we can make that happen.
Okay. Erin, do me a favor. This is live on Facebook. So if you could just post your information in one of the comment sections in the below this, that would be great. And guys, look, I'm gonna challenge you guys, man. If you're looking at this, you're in a warm home, your kids, I'm claiming are blessed. We're figuring out what we're going to give our kids, right? There are people out there who just don't know like where their next meal is coming from, or where they're going to live over the next month, or if they got a coat that's warm enough, or just stuff like bed sheets and towels and things like that. So let's just be proactive. Let's not just sit back and think that just because we live in the spaces that we live, that we don't have a responsibility to go out and proactively help and proactively bless people. So that's the challenge for all of you, the business owners out there. Get uncomfortable, right? Get uncomfortable, because the more uncomfortable you get, the more blessing you're going to be to someone else. Is that cool?
Absolutely.
If that's cool, put "that's cool" in the comments. Erin, thank you for stepping outside of the gym with your boys who are getting up some shots right now to help us be a blessing in our community. We certainly appreciate you.
And I appreciate y'all.
Cool. Oh, let's talk a little bit about Megan real quick. Like, why don't you tell a little bit about Megan? Just one thing that, I felt her spirit like yesterday during the Thanksgiving season. I felt her on my shoulder, like, boy, you better get up and do some work. Like, she was just one of those firecrackers that made you want to get out and do some things. So just say, just one quick sentence about Megan, I think would be awesome for them to understand who she is.
She's my sister.
That's right.
And she could motivate others like no one else. And she would give like nobody else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's funny. I don't know if you remember this story that I told you, but the last time I saw Megan, I was meeting her at Saunders Middle School with a stack of Food Line gift cards because she was immediately going out to give them to families. And if that's the last memory you have of someone, that they're going out to proactively give to someone in the community that needs it, I mean, what else? Like, how would you want your legacy and your memory to last? So, we're doing this in memory of Megan, Joey. We love you. We love the girls. We're going to continue to do this year after year after year until we can't anymore.
Yes, I agree.
All right. I love you. Thank you, Erin.
Love you too. Thanks, guys.
Bye.